Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is on a no makeup tutorial, which is a highly requested video. So I'm going to create this look today, which is simple and yet something that you can wear on a day-to-day basis. I often get questions regarding the celebrity no makeup that you can see most of them wearing at some point or the other. Super easy, trendy and quick. So if you want to know how I create this look, please keep watching. So guys, let's get started, and the first thing that I'm going to do today is fill up my brows. Now for a no makeup look, you don't really want super defined and crazy brows. I'm just going to fill up the sparse areas. If you already have very dense full brows, just maybe use L'Oreal brow gel or a Bobbi Brown brow gel and set them in place. So I'm going to take the powder element, which is a lot softer than the cream element. I'm going to fill up the sparse areas gently. So moving on to the face. Now as you notice, a no makeup look that most celebrities can be seen wearing on a regular day, there isn't too much happening on the face, yet the face is extremely dewy and with strong highlights. There isn't too much on the eyes or the lips, but you can definitely see the highlights. So today our objective is to create a nice dewy base, and what I'm going to use today in addition to priming my face is the MAC Strobe Cream. This cream gives a nice dewy effect to the overall look. So I'm going to mix my primer and a strobe cream and apply it all over my face. I'm using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, which is extremely good for oily skin now because I have an very oily T-zone. So this works wonderfully for me. Just a tiny bit of the primer is good enough. Now this is how the paste looks like. And I'm going to apply it especially around the highlights. You can already see a certain shine on my face. Now that I'm good to go, I'm going to move on and apply foundation on my face. Well, now what I'm going to use today is something that I feel will blend beautifully into my skin. You don't really have to go for a Kat Von D or something with a very high coverage. You want a no makeup look, which means it has to be very close to your natural skin. So what I'm going to use is Smashbox Studio Skin Shaping Foundation in shade 2.1. Now guys, you could opt for the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, you could opt for LA Girl Illuminating Foundation, Makeup Forever Foundation sticks are fabulous. You could also opt for the Dior Nude Air, which is also a foundation that I love to use on a day-to-day basis. It gives a beautiful velvety no makeup finish. So using this foundation stick, I'm not going to use too much, I'm not really going to go crazy with the coverage. I'm just going to keep it very natural. Foundation is nice and clean, the base looks nice and even. Now I'm going to use a concealer to spot correct any blemishes or cover up the under eye area. So what I'm using today is the Tarte Shape Tape. This is a beautiful self-drying concealer and has a beautiful coverage, slightly more than a light coverage, but for me, because I want to conceal the under eye area, I think this is perfect. Now if you're looking for a really light coverage, maybe you could go for the Maybelline concealer or maybe the Bobbi Brown concealer. They have a very natural finish. So the shade that I'm going in with is medium, and I'm just going to use it to conceal certain areas of the under eye, which is the inner corner, and just spot correct some of the blemishes. So don't really go too crazy with your products because your skin still has to look like skin for a no makeup. I'm going to take the leftover product on the blender on top of my eyelid also to sort of clean the eyelid. There you go. Now to just highlight the T-points of the face and add some dimension to the face, what I'm going to use is my all-time favorite Maybelline Age Rewind in shade medium. Now this step is extremely important because you cannot leave the foundation and concealer. That will just make your face look very flat. You have to add some dimension to your face. So using a concealer, I'm going to apply it on all the high points, which is the forehead, the bridge of the nose, Cupid's bow, chin, and the under eye. So you can see I've created a triangle under the eye. So using a blender again, I'm going to blend everything into the foundation. Now for a no makeup look, we're not really going in with contours. Your highlights sort of create and add some dimension to your face. But what we are going to go in is a cream blush. The reason being, cream blushes generally give your face a very nice flushed and a natural glow from within. So that is exactly what we want for this look. We want our skin glowing and very supernatural and fresh. So I'm going to take my sleek blush palette. It has 3 beautiful peachy pink shades, and I'm going to mix the first and the second shade. Apply it on top of the cheekbones. And blend it with my blender. The key to having a no makeup look with a really shiny, glowy, fresh face is a highlight. You can see actually most of the celebrities who spot a no makeup look definitely have a highlighted cheekbone. We are going to use a highlighter today to give it a very nice, natural, yet a glamorous look. So I'm going to opt for the Sunbeam Benefit highlighter. Now this is a liquid highlighter. Guys, you can absolutely create this look without a cream and a liquid highlighter. You can opt for a powder highlighter. I will show you how to do it in the next step. But for now, I'm going to use this because I want a really nice sharp effect of the highlighter today. So taking the Sunbeam highlighter from Benefit, which is a nice golden highlighter, absolutely lovely for all Asian and Indian skin tones. And I'm going to apply it on the high points of the cheek. A little bit on the brow bone, tip of the nose, a little bit on the forehead and chin. Taking my blender, I'm going to blend it into the skin. You can see how beautiful a liquid highlighter looks. Liquid products generally look like you're glowing from within. You have a nice rosy, flushed out skin from within. So I personally love wearing a lot of liquid highlighters and blushes when I want this no makeup look. So with this, we're done with the skin, and now I'm going to move on to just setting my base. And I'm going to use my all-time favorite Laura Mercier to set my base. There you go. Now I'm going to top this up with powder highlighter. So for all of you who do not really own a liquid highlighter, you can directly apply a powder highlighter. So what I'm using today is this beautiful illuminator that I bought from Sephora. The shade is Delicate Glow. So take some product, dust out the extra product and merge it into the skin. So the highlight points of the face, as you all know, are the high points of the cheeks, bridge of the nose, slightly around the cupid's bow, chin and forehead, a little around the brow bone also. So with this, guys, we're done with the face, and there isn't really much we want to do for no makeup look. We want to keep it fresh and dewy, and that is exactly what we have achieved with very few products. Now moving on to the eyes, we want to keep it super nude today. So first thing first, I'm going to start by setting the eyelid with a powder product. The reason being that I've already used a little bit of foundation to clean the eyelid. So I'm going to use my translucent powder from Laura Mercier and just run that on top of the lid. Now for a no makeup, you don't really want to play around with a lot of eyeshadow. All I'm going to do is create a little bit of an eye contour to add some depth to the eye. So all you need is a matte brown shade, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of the contour powders to create my eye contour. So taking this contour powder from Sigma, you could use any matte brown eyeshadow to do it. I'm just going to run this product through the crease as a transition shade. Now taking the leftover product on the brush, I'm going to brush it through the lower waterline. So if you are someone who cannot really do without a black kajal, then please go ahead and add that to your look. For me, when it comes to a no makeup, I don't really like anything on the eyes except a nice mascara and some transition color. I am going to use a generous dose of mascara today, and what I'm using is something that I use in every video, which is the Maybelline Hypercurl. So taking this, I'm going to apply it generously onto the lashes. In addition to this, I'm just going to use a little bit of the product to brush the lower lashes. There you go. So with this, the eyes are done. I do feel the need to just add a pop of shimmer on the inner corner, which is totally optional, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. Using the same highlighter, I'm going to pop a little bit of this on the inner corner. Not too strong, just enough to open up the eyes. There you go. The face is almost done, and I'm going to move on to the lips. I don't want super defined lip contours today. What I'm going to use is a nude shade and just gently apply it all over my lips using my finger. You could absolutely go for a shade of pink. It is a matter of personal choice, but I am absolutely in love with nude shades, and I think I feel really confident and comfortable when I'm wearing nude colors. So that is exactly what I'm going to wear today. And the lipstick that I'm going to use today is the Too Faced Melted Matte Lipstick in shade Sellout. I'm just going to take a little bit of the lipstick onto my... Now this lipstick is super pigmented. I also love a similar shade from NYX called Abu Dhabi. This is probably a shade lighter. This is one of my favorite nude colors. I always have this in my travel bag, and this is something that I almost wear every second day. So guys, another trick to making your lipstick look super natural is once you've applied your lipstick, take a blotting paper and squeeze it in between your lips. Most of the extra product will actually come out, and then you can just use your finger and pat the product into your lips. That'll make it look super natural. Also, if you do not really want to wear a lipstick, you could actually use a tinted lip balm for this particular look. Lipstick isn't really a criteria, but I think I'm happy with this shade, which is actually a mix of nude and pink. So I really love it. Now, last but not the least, to make sure everything is in place, I'm going to use a little bit of this MAC Studio Fix Compact and dab it on my face. Now remember guys, a compact is much more denser than a loose powder, so I would always recommend you use a loose powder to set your makeup and maybe a compact for any touch-ups. So with this, you guys, comes an end to this super easy, super quick, no makeup video. Now I would love to see you guys recreate this look, and remember to tag me in your pictures. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel below. All products and alternate products have been mentioned in the description section for your knowledge. I hope you guys found this beneficial, and take care, and I'll see you in my next video.